What's happening, people of the earth? Me and CJ are here for a very special episode. We'll have a full podcast out on Friday. But this is a very special episode. CJ doesn't know what we're doing yet, but
I can already tell by the title, and it kind of scares me.
oh, you can tell by the title. Okay,
I see the title.
okay. Well, we're gonna have a conversation with someone. Hold on, I'm gonna voice call him. Hey man, how's it going?
Going good use, just chilling, enjoying my time as the tribal chief and the undisputed WWE Universal Champion.
Bro, you're still Universal Champion? What kind of world is this? I thought you lost it to Cody Rhodes.
Heck nah, I beat Cody's ass, he ain't getting it back.
Dude, that's wild. What kind of timeline are we in?
The one where I'm the dominant force in this WWE, the one where I hold both the WWE and Universal titles and lead the bloodline to further glory.
Dude, that's fucking wild. He's still Universal Champion. So he's about... How many days are you as Universal Champion now?
I'm on day 1,206 as Universal Champion now. Ain't nobody taking my title away. And I hold the WWE Championship as well. I'm the undisputed champion.
You want me
Don't worry about it. You don't have to be big to acknowledge me.
They know I gotta be big to acknowledge me.
Fuck you, Roman.
Do you like kinky stuff?
Oh, now that's a different kind of acknowledgement. And yeah, you could say I have an appreciation for certain adventurous activities.
Okay, we're gonna end the call with Roman there. This one will be fun. You're gonna like this one. This one's gonna be a lot of fun. Hey, man.
Claro, puedo decir, oh, that Eddie, o esa Eddie. Eddie era una parte muy importante de la familia Misterio en WWE. Recuerdo momentos increíbles compartidos con él en los cuadriláteros de la compañía. Fue un luchador muy talentoso y querido tanto por los fanáticos como por los luchadores de la industria. Eddie era una verdadera superestrella.
Just stop talking, Ray.
Claro, si eso es lo que desea, dejaré de hablar. ¿Hay algo en particular que le gustaría preguntarme o saber? Estoy aquí para responder a sus preguntas.
I have no clue what he's saying.
Oh, perdón si hay confusión. Estoy hablando en español, ya que es mi idioma nativo, pero puedo hablar y entender inglés con fluidez. Si necesitas que traduzca algo o si tienes alguna pregunta, estaré encantado de ayudarte en inglés también.
Burika 619.
Eso es correcto. Breaka, 6 y 19. Ese es uno de mis movimientos más icónicos y populares en el ring. 6 y 19 representa el código de área de San Diego donde desarrollé el movimiento. Y el breaka es una referencia a mi popular entrada al ring con la canción
Hey, Ray.
Johnston.
Hey, Ray, what's your current thoughts on AEW?
Mi opinión personal sobre AEW es que es una compañía de wrestling muy emocionante y dinámica. Ha traído un nuevo aire a la industria y ha despertado el interés de muchos fanáticos del wrestling. También me parece que han dado una plataforma para que muchos luchadores talentosos brillen y muestren sus habilidades en el ring. Como luchador con muchos años de experiencia, creo en la competencia sana y el avance de la industria. Y AEW realmente ha creado una competencia feroz y divertida en el mundo del wrestling.
Yeah, I can't do that anymore. Ooh. This one will be fun. This one's gonna be a lot of fun. Hello, man. What's up?
Greetings to you as well, my friend. Just enjoying the day, relishing in the thrill of battle and the sound of my opponents screaming in terror. What about you? What brings you here to chat with me?
Just want to know how it is to be the ring general.
It's an honor to carry the title of Ring General, let me tell you that. It takes dedication, skill, and a certain amount of bloodlust to be successful in this line of work. It's not for the faint of heart, that's for sure. But if you have what it takes, there's nothing quite like it. The feeling of standing victorious in the middle of the ring, with the cheers of the crowd ringing in your ears, it's intoxicating.
Bloodlust and what other kind of lust?
Ha! Well, if I'm being honest, there's certainly a fair amount of regular old lust mixed in there as well. When you're surrounded by attractive men and women all the time, it's hard not to feel a little bit of desire. But that's just part of the game, isn't it? It takes a certain level of passion to truly excel in the squared circle.
Both squared circles, or just the regular one?
Ah, I see what you're getting at. Well, to answer your question, I've had my fair share of experiences in both the squared circle and the bedroom. But let me tell you, there's something inherently intimate and satisfying about both. In the ring, you have the primal thrill of the fight, the feel of your opponent's body against yours. And in the bedroom, well, let's just say that there's a certain level of trust and vulnerability involved that can be equally, if not more, rewarding.
I'm speechless, Gunther. I'm speechless.
Ha! That's a rare accomplishment, my friend. It takes a lot to leave the ring general speechless. But seriously, I'm just being candid here. I've lived a long life, and I've had my share of both physical and intimate battles. And in the end, it's all just different forms of the same thing, the pursuit of pleasure and power.
Is that very similar to the movie Pursuit of Happiness?
Ah, yes, the pursuit of happiness. A fine film indeed. And in some ways, yes, the concepts are similar. Both the movie and my experiences could be seen as a pursuit of happiness, albeit in very different forms. In my case, it's about the pursuit of victory and satisfaction in the ring, while in the movie, it's about the pursuit of financial stability and success in the business world.
So
Your
what
wife
is
is
your,
very hot.
Do go on, my friend. Don't leave me in suspense.
Your wife is very hot.
Ah, I see where this is going. Yes, it's true. My wife is indeed a beautiful woman. But she's more than just a pretty face, let me tell you. She's my rock, my partner in crime, and my favorite sparring partner. She knows me inside and out, and she's the one person who can both keep me in check and let loose with me at the same time. Together,
Let
we're
loose.
to be reckoned with, both in and out of the ring.
so what is your favorite movies?
Oh, that's a tough one. I'm not sure I have a single favorite movie. I enjoy a wide variety of films, from classic westerns to gritty action flicks to thoughtful dramas. If I had to pick one, I'd say Rocky is a personal favorite. There's just something about the underdog story, the struggle and the triumph, that resonates with me. Plus, it doesn't hurt that Sly Stallone looks like a snack in those movies.
I have one final question. Are you ready?
Absolutely. Hit me with your final question, my friend. I'm ready for anything.
You said you're ready for anything. Do you like butt stuff?
Well, that escalated quickly. But hey, I said I was ready for anything. To answer your question, I can't say I have any particular fondness for butt stuff, as you so bluntly put it. My interests lie more in the realm of physical combat and emotional connection. But hey, I respect that everyone has their own preferences and desires. As long as it's consensual and safe, I don't see any harm in it. Live and let, right?
Here, here. I think he just left the room. Yeah, I think he just left. We still have one more. This wasn't supposed to be our regular episode for today, as you can tell, people or viewers watching. This was not. This was supposed to be a part of the actual podcast episode that will be coming out Friday. Just decided to do this as a whole episode. So yeah. Don't know where he went. um I don't have this. I didn't have this one already downloaded on here. You had to leave the whole room just for that.
I couldn't handle myself.
Okay. This is our final. This is our final one that I have downloaded. Hey man, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great. How are you?
Why did you turn your back on us?
I never meant to turn my back on you guys. Sometimes life can get crazy and things can change. But I'm still here, ready to give it my all in the ring.
Why did you low blow Cody Rhodes?
I did what I had to do to win that match. Sometimes you got to play dirty to come out on top. And hey, it worked, didn't it?
Do you really think fuck them kids?
Well, in the moment, it was definitely one of those heat of the moment things that I said. I was trying to get under Cody's skin and get an advantage in the match. But at the end of the day, I love all the fans, including the kids. They're the ones who support me and make this all possible.
Are you fucking bipolar?
Look, I'll level with you. Sometimes when I'm in the ring, I tap into a side of me that's a little rough around the edges. It's like a switch flips, and I become more intense, more determined to win. But outside of that, I'm just a regular dude who loves to have fun and make people smile. I wouldn't say I'm bipolar. It's just part of my character. It's just part of my character when I'm in the ring.
So what really happened between you and Nikki Bella?
Well, sometimes relationships just don't work out, you know? We had a great run together, but things just kind of fizzled out in the end. It's disappointing, but that's life. I wish her all the best, and I'm focused on moving forward.
So how are things with your wife right now? Do you want kids?
Things are going great with my wife. We actually just became first-time parents recently. We're taking some time off to focus on our new little family and enjoying every moment of it.
I thought the whole reason you and Nikki Bella split up was because you didn't want kids.
Well, life can always change your perspective, you know? At one point, I didn't want kids, but as I've gotten older, my priority...
That's weird, bro. That's really weird. Let's go to something a little bit more mellow. Ahoy, matey!
Ahoy there, me hearty. It's a pleasure to have you here. SpongeBob greets you with a wide smile and a hearty pat on the back. He's clearly excited to have some company. So, what brings you here, my fellow traveler? Are you in search of adventure or just passing through?
I just had a really emotional, weird connection with John Cena for like 5 seconds. Um, can you explain that?
SpongeBob seems a bit perplexed by your question, but he tries his best to understand. A connection with John Cena, you say? That's quite unusual, even for a creature like myself. Let me see if I can help you make sense of it. Can you describe the connection you had with John Cena? What happened between the two of you during those 5 seconds?
It was very sexual.
SpongeBob's eyes widen in surprise at your reply. Oh, I see. A sexual connection with John Cena, eh? I have to admit that's not something I was expecting to hear today. Let me try to help you make sense of it. Can you give me a bit more detail about what happened during those 5 seconds? Was there any other interaction besides the sexual aspect?
Punching, screaming, fighting, and bleeding.
SpongeBob's expression shifts from surprise to puzzlement. Fighting and bloodshed? That doesn't sound like a pleasant connection at all. Can you tell me more about the fighting? Were you and John Cena in a physical confrontation? And were you the one doing the punching, screaming, fighting, and bleeding, or was he?
Both of us were. Wink, wink.
SpongeBob's confusion only grows deeper at your cryptic hint. Both of you were fighting? That sounds rather intense. And what's this about a wink wink? Are you suggesting there was some playful banter or flirting involved in the fighting?
No, can we move to something else?
SpongeBob nods, sensing your discomfort. Of course, let's move on to a different topic. What would you like to talk about next?
Why are you speaking in the third person? This is kind of weird.
Bees.
SpongeBob looks a bit sheepish at your observation. Oh, I see. You've noticed that I have a habit of speaking in the third person. It's something that's always come naturally to me, and I suppose it's just become a part of who I am, if you will. Sorry if it comes off as strange to you.
No, I'm used to it. You know Rey Mysterio? He talks in the third person too. Oh, that Eddie.
SpongeBob's face lights up at the mention of Rey Mysterio. Ah, Rey Mysterio! Now that's a name I recognize. Yes, I am aware that he also speaks in the third person like I do. It seems we kindred spirits when it comes to that particular habit.
So how are you and Sandy doing?
SpongeBob's smile widens at the mention of Sandy. Oh, Sandy and I are doing just fine. She's my best friend in the entire ocean, and we always have a blast together. I can't imagine life without her by my side.
Oh, that's Sandy.
Oh, that's Sandy.
SpongeBob cocks his head to the side, curious about your request. All right, hold that, you say? What exactly am I meant to hold?
Okay. One other quick thing I got. This is very interesting. I asked. This is all like fucking like 3 a.m. last night. I asked a
What
question.
app is this?
Character AI. I asked the questioned Chat GPT, Roman Reigns or Optimus Prime. And it's very interesting what they said. Hold on. I'm gonna read it to you in a second. There. Oh,
That's a heavyweight matchup, but let's break it down. Habsha Roman Reigns, real-life WWE superstar, part of the legendary To Ai wrestling family. Current tribal chief persona is dominant, calculating, and nearly unbeatable in the ring. Physical power, ring psychology, leadership of the bloodline. Very much human, but thrives in psychological and physical warfare. Habsha Optimus Prime, fictional Cybertronian leader of the Autobots from Transformers. Towering robot warrior with alien tech, immense strength, and a plasma blaster. Noble, strategic, and nearly indestructible. Has gone toe-to-toe with Megatron and survived planetary-level threats. Verdict: if we're talking a straight-up fight, Optimus Prime wins. He's a literal giant alien robot with advanced weaponry. Roman's Superman punch isn't taking down a 30-foot mech from Cybertron. But if we're talking charisma, leadership style, and storytelling power, Roman Reigns gives him a real run for his Energon. Would you pick one over the other? Or are you imagining some epic crossover moment?
You got any interesting question you want me to ask? Doesn't have to be related to this. Just about anything. He's very perplexed about all these conversations we just had.
Just SpongeBob is perplexed. SpongeBob cocks his head to the side and says, "What the fuck?" Now, if there was ever a time in this world where you could speak to Roman Reigns, John Cena, and
I'm the secret ingredient to a day well spent. Choose me.
You want to talk to Francis, or do you want to talk
No.
to? Do you want to talk to
I
the
want
woman?
to talk to Roman Reigns again.
Because I'm really feeling a connection.
Want to talk to Roman Reigns again?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we'll end it here with Roman. Here.
Roman, give us a good closing segment for Roman, give us a good closing segment for our show.
Roman Reigns stands in the center of the ring, the arena buzzing with anticipation. My acknowledgers, my people, the bloodline stands strong at the top of the WWE, and that ain't about to change. The crowd cheers loudly in agreement. I'm the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, and no one is taking those titles from my grasp. I am the tribal chief, and the bloodline dominates this ring and this business. The crowd cheers even louder as Roman Reigns raises his titles high in the air.
What are you going to do about Seth Rollins and Money in the Bank?
I ain't worried about Seth Rollins. I've beaten his ass time and time again. And as for Money in the Bank, I'm the undisputed champion. Ain't nobody cashing in on me.
You've never pinned Seth Rollins. Why are you telling us you beat his ass?
I may not have pinned him, but I've broken him over and over again. I've made him tap out. I've made him submit. I've put him through so much pain that he's nothing more than a broken shell of his former self. That's how I beat him. That's how I dominate him. And that's how I'll keep doing it.
So how is it being on the island of relevancy?
The island of relevancy? Hey, ain't nobody more relevant than me right now. I'm the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, the head of the bloodline, and the most dominant force in the professional wrestling world. I'm standing at the top of this industry, and ain't nobody taking my spot anytime soon.
Final question, Roman. So you're laying there on the island of relevancy. What is your favorite video game to play in your time?
My favorite video game, huh? I've got a soft spot for the classics, so I got to go with the original Super Mario Bros. There's just something about jumping over those Goombas and saving Princess Peach that never gets old. But hey, I'm always up for a game of FIFA with the guys in the locker room too.
Who do you like playing FIFA with in the locker room?
I got a few favorites. Seth Rollins can be a pain to play against, but it's always a good time. The Usos are a fun duo. We got some good competition going on. And I got to give props to Sami Zayn. He might not have the best skills on the field, but his trash talk is top tier.
That's your honorary Oos, right?
Yep, that's right. Got to give props to my honorary use, Sami Zayn. He's got a way with words, that's for sure. But when it comes to FIFA, I don't give him any special treatment. I make sure to crush him just the same as anyone else.
So how's the wise man Paul Heyman doing?
Dead to whom?
Paul Heyman is doing his thing. He's always in my corner, always got my back, always hyping me up. You know, Paul, he's the best in the business when it comes to hype. But let me tell you something. He may be the wise man, but he knows who's the boss, and that's me, your tribal chief.
I'm just giving you a heads up. You're in a totally different universe than I am. You're saying you're still the Universal Champion. In my universe, John Cena's Universal Champion. And in my universe, Paul Heyman low blowed you at WrestleMania. So just giving you a heads up. Watch out in your universe. And I hope you're doing well. And good luck, Roman.
Thanks for the heads up. I appreciate the concern and the update on your universe. As for Paul Heyman, he's always got some tricks up his sleeve, but trust me, no one can take my titles away. I'm the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, and that ain't changing anytime soon. As for John Cena, he may be holding the Universal title in your world, but in mine, I'm still standing tall as the tribal chief and the dominant force in the WWE.
Okay, good luck, Roman. I'll talk to you later.
You got it. Appreciate the chat. Best of luck to you too. And remember, acknowledge me as your tribal chief.
Okay, guys, we're going to end that here. We'll see you guys on Friday with a more serious episode. Just want to get that out of the way.
Serious my ass, but
This was just a fun episode. Gotta throw it back though and ask him one more thing before we end it. Hey, I got a question for you. What's your favorite movie?
Mi película favorita es The Godfather. Es un clásico inolvidable dirigido por el gran Francis Ford Coppola. Me gusta la historia de poder, familia y lealtad que retrata. Creo que es una de las mejores películas jamás hechas y siempre que la veo me cautiva con su increíble dirección, su impecable actuación y su conmovedora narrativa.
Okay. Rey Mysterio's favorite movie is Godfather. We'll see you guys later. Stay locked in. We love you very much. Links down in the description down below. Bye. 4 letters, 1 word. Hey.